Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in and wanting to hang out with me. I'm so honored to have you here. If you are new to my channel and you end up having a good time just chilling out with me, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing so you don't miss any of my videos. And yes, it does help me out. It pushes my video out, but I gain friends as well. So that is definitely a very big positive. All right, so on this channel, I kind of do everything. I do makeup, skincare, and I take you on my fitness journey. I give you kind of tips, things I like, how I've lost so much weight. So far I've lost 101 pounds and I'm damn proud of myself. There are a lot of things that has helped me to do that journey of me feeling great, because it's just not about losing weight for me. I want to feel better. When I was over 100 pounds heavier, I was not healthy, I was not happy, and I had to step back and then take control of my health. So it's not just about losing weight. I found products that generally make me feel better. So let's go ahead and jump in, because I have a lot of freaking empties and I don't want this to be a crazy long video. I know you got shit to do, so let's go ahead and get started. So my first thing is my favorite sparkling water. So this is Waterloo. And I got this from Sam's, so this is the biggest value for me. There were 3 different varieties of flavors. These were my favorite. So I got the one that has raspberry nectarine, blackberry lemonade, and summer berry. And you get 24 cans in this. Now, I don't just drink this by itself. To me, sparkling water has always tasted like somebody had the fruit and then farted in the water. It's not my thing. So for me to drink water and enjoy it, I made it an elevated water. If you want to check the video out before this one, I will show you all the ingredients, and that's my trick, how I actually enjoy drinking water. I want to reach for it, and I get 100 ounces easily into my system, which I see a lot of health benefits, because if you're not drinking water, it's going to affect your health. So that is one of the main ingredients in my elevated water. Okay, so the second thing is coffee. I'm a big coffee lover. I'm really picky about it, and I just started doing light roast. I found out light roast has more caffeine in it, and it will help with it being mild. So it's plus for me. So the one I fell in love with was Caribou Coffee Daybreak Blend, and this is light roast. I was so shocked to find out this has more caffeine. I like to make my protein coffee with this. So when I come home from the gym, I immediately make my iced coffee with protein powder in it. This is extremely mild. It's not overpowering. It makes it absolutely delicious, and I'm going to keep getting it. I get it on my Amazon Subscribe and Save. The second one I tried is not my favorite. It's a bit too strong for me. So this is the Lavazza, and this is the Grand Aroma Light Roast. Now, if that other one was too light, then maybe this one is for you. It just wasn't my thing. Now, if I wasn't making a protein shake, I would probably prefer that one, just having a nice cup of hot coffee, but I'm using it for that. Let's go ahead and do ready-make protein shakes. So I like to take one at work to get extra protein in. So I go a long period without eating. So right in the middle, I have a protein shake waiting in the fridge so I can chug and get that protein in. I'm going to start off with the ones I did not like. So I heard this one lady was raving in Sam's about this. I decided to buy a big value pack. That was the biggest mistake, because I ended up throwing it out. I did not like the consistency of it. I'm a consistency girl. The ingredients are incredible. I did not like the taste, and the consistency was the worst. It was slimy. Oh God, it was awful. So this is the OWN Elite Pro, and this has 32 grams of protein. It's plant protein, but I could not drink this. I tried so hard. I got it down, and I was like, I never want to reach for this again. And I feel so stupid I got the value pack at Sam's. Another one I heard people raving about on TikTok. I got it, hated it. So this is the Spilt Max Caffeinated Chocolate Milk. It has 20 grams of protein and only 90 calories. So this tasted way too sweet for me. The other thing is that it aggravated my stomach. I had the worst stomach pains with this, and I've had caffeine coffee, so that the caffeine mixed in with my protein is not the issue. I don't know what they put in here, what the ingredients were. Way too sweet, made my stomach hurt. I didn't want to do anything. I was actually in bed and my stomach hurt like shit. Okay, the one that I fell in love with. This is the Fairlife 30 grams high protein. Absolutely love this. I love it so much. It tastes exactly like chocolate milk. I look forward to drinking this. That's how good it is. And I'm so scared of being out because when I first started, Sam's was out of this. And I was like, oh no, oh no. And that's why I got the other ones. So to make sure I don't run out, I keep an extra 3 cases of this ready for me. So if they're low, they're out of stock or anything, I have my protein shake because I'm not willing to go try these ready ones where I buy a lot of it and then it tastes like crap. So basically I just wasted all my money. So highly recommend this. Another thing that has helped myself feeling better, I started taking Shilajit, I think is what it's called, resin. And I'm going to have to look at the name because it's so tiny on here. I have my phone on the side because I know that I was going to butcher it. So this is the Senasi, and I get it on Amazon. It is, let's see how much it is. It is $28.53, and I believe you get, 2 of them. So I like this a lot. Yes, it was pricey, but I saw a big difference in my health. I felt better. I didn't feel as fatigued. I found I had more energy. So I was willing to pay for it. And I have 2 sets over here. And I would continue buying it. Then I found this had other really good ingredients, and it was a hell lot cheaper. This is on sale. Hopefully it will still be on sale on Amazon for $9.99. I was like, you know what? This has better ingredients in it. It has higher of this Shilajit in it. So I'm going to give it a try. So this is Grandpa Ben's Shilajit. And what I like about it is it has ashwagandha in it as well. Turmeric. The other things I'm not going to say. So look it up. It's stocked with ingredients. And this one I'm trying to look. It had more of the Shilajit in it. So this has 700 milligrams in it. Absolutely love it. I stocked up because I wanted to make sure if the sale went away that I was still paying $10. So I have another 3 jars of this waiting for me. Now, if you haven't tried it, it has a very, very herbally taste. But I take about a marble size, I put it on the back of a butter knife, I suck on it, and then I enjoy my protein coffee. So that is what I have right after the gym. And if you look at all the minerals that's in there, I don't take a whole bunch of vitamins anymore because I was taking so many vitamins, and I was like, I'm spending a lot of money on that. How can I scale that down and take something that I feel better and not taking a fistful of vitamins? So that has made a big difference, and I don't take very many vitamins anymore. The only one I take is an iron pill, and I take a beef organ iron pill because it's easier on my stomach. My favorite, creatine. I have tried a lot. I burned through them. They're really expensive. And then the unflavored one that I got, I could taste the flavor. I dreaded taking it, but I know there's a lot of benefits to taking creatine, especially if you're bodybuilding. So this is by Concrete. This has 100 servings. It is amazing. I love the taste of the pineapple. I put it in my elevated water. Absolutely delicious. And that's on my Amazon Subscribe and Save as well. Pre-workout. So this is by Jack Factory, and this is Wick Mode pre-workout. I was interested in it. I heard a lot of people talk about this company making amazing pre-workouts. I didn't feel anything on it. I didn't like the texture when you try to dissolve it. It didn't dissolve all the way, and I just didn't like it. I didn't see any results. I didn't feel any pump while I was lifting weights. So I got it on sale, and I have another one that I haven't even touched. This is my all-time favorite. So this is by Pro Sups Hide Extreme Hard-Hitting Pre-Workout. Now, if you're not used to pre-workouts, do not get this. This is extreme. I've been taking pre-workouts for a while, and I'm a caffeine head. So I'm used to getting high doses of caffeine. So be very careful. If you do get pre-workout, always start small. You don't want to take a whole bunch because you're going to get sick to your stomach and you're not going to want to work out. And that defeats the purpose of taking this. I am trying another one. It's a superhuman one, Slaughter Lemon. That is also really good. And this one gives you straight caffeine. If I don't want to buy energy drinks, I will take this as my energy drink. It's a lot cheaper if you think about how much you spend on that than just putting a scoop of this as your energy drink, because I don't get any pump with this. Okay, what do I want to discuss now? Okay, something that has helped me getting my protein in. I wanted something flavorful. I didn't want to douse it in sauces, but I needed to get that protein in a healthy way. I fell in love with this. This is at Sam's. And if I keep my Sam's membership probably for this. This is how amazing it is. This is the Just Bare lightly breaded chicken breast original bites. It tastes like Chick-fil-A. Absolutely love it. I don't feel like I'm sacrificing with this, and the nutrition factor is really good. So for 3 ounces, it's only 160 calories. It has 9 carbohydrates and has 16 grams of protein. Absolutely incredible. Okay, I tried some coffees to help me with my ADD. So I was feeling fatigued. I heard this helps really well with ADD. So I tried 2 different versions. I didn't notice a difference. So it was a bust for me. This is really expensive. I don't see it better than regular coffee. So I'm sticking to my regular coffee and not buying this. So I have hiccups. I'm so sorry. So this is the Kimura coffee. And like I said, didn't see any benefits with this, so I would not repurchase. Then I tried mushroom coffee. This is by Everyday Dose. It's supposed to boost energy, elevates your mood, your inflammation, enhance focus because of the ADD. That's why I tried it. I didn't see any difference. And I stuck with this for a while because I was like, you know what? Maybe this takes a couple months to kick in. And I didn't see diddly squat. I got all the free gifts they sent me, and still, it didn't work for me. My favorite electrolytes. So this is the one that I tried that I stuck with. I've tried a lot of them. They either tasted really bad, they were too sweet, and when I looked at the ingredients, I was not impressed by them. I need to make sure that my body is getting everything it needs, because with me doing 2-3 hours in the gym, I need to replace all that sweat. I mean, when I go, I'm dripping sweat. My gym does not have AC in it, and in Florida, you sweat like holy hell. Okay, so this is the LMNT. I like the ingredients because it has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and then 60 milligrams of magnesium. I got the watermelon salt. I will not be without this. And I will take usually 1 stick, but I'll divide it between 2 drinks. So it lasts me all day. I don't take 1 stick all at once, because if you take 1 stick, it will be incredibly salty. And you don't want to overdo your electrolytes all at once. That's not good either. So a drink mix that I got. I wanted to elevate my water. I tried this one. I liked it, but it was really expensive, and I would burn through these. So this is the Margaritaville Strawberry Daiquiri Drink Mix. Like I said, it was absolutely delicious, but you get 6 sticks in here, and I would add an entire stick for everything of water I made. So I was going through 2 a day, so I was burning through these puppies. I'm not going to make you wait. My favorite additive is by Skinny Girl Mixes. It's in a big jar like this with a pump. I do 1 pump, that's it, and it has lasted me 3 months, and I'm not out of it yet. So that saves me a lot of money, and I'm just happier with it. My favorite protein powder, this is what I put in with my protein coffee when I come home from the gym that I was telling you that I mix with my coffee. So this is by Jocko, and this is Jocko protein powder. It has whey, casein, and then egg. It's a blend, and I like the ingredients in this. That's why I decided to switch in this, because I want to make sure I'm getting cleanest as possible. I don't want to be filling my body with junk, because then if I fill my body with junk, it's going to not perform the way I need it to, and I'm not going to get the benefits. So this one has 120 calories. It has 22 grams of protein, and I use this as a meal replacement. So when I make my protein coffee, I go and add 2 scoops of this. So I am getting 44 grams of protein. So that is why I do it. You can just add 1 if you'd like, and I get a little more because I add collagen, but it's not really good collagen when you're building muscle. I found that out. I did research. They're saying if you're getting only protein from collagen, it's not the best choice. So that's why I went for this. The other thing I like is, I heard sucralose makes you crave sugar more. It damages your metabolism and everything else. I want to make sure I have everything going for me. So this is made with monk fruit, which I'm really impressed. My son is really big on ingredients. Before I went over and says, I absolutely love this, I want to keep getting it, I had him look at the ingredients, and he's like, this is a really clean protein powder. And if he didn't take weight gainers, he said he would get this. But he takes a weight gainer protein, so this is with 120 calories. That ain't going to do squat for him. I have 3 of these. I always make sure I have an extra backup because I don't want to run out of this. You can get it at a lot of places. So you can get it on their site. Whenever they're on TikTok, I will buy it through their shop on there. Make sure you're getting it from their shop. And they also have it on Amazon, and they're having a sale right now. So you can save 30% if you're signing up for the auto delivery. So I'm going to pick me up a whole bunch of those. My favorite collagen. So with me losing weight, I want to make sure my skin is snapping back. The biggest thing on that I heard is to make sure you're taking collagen. It is really good for your skin. There's a lot of benefits for your hair. Do research on it. This is by far the best one I have tried. This is by Micro Ingredients Multi-Collagen Peptides, and it has different peptides in it, which impressed me. It has also biotin in it, vitamin C, and hyaluronic acid, and I get the 2-pound bags. And I have 4 of these suckers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're supposed to take 2 scoops. I found out from a few of my friends that started taking that. They say when you start taking collagen, your collagen levels are extremely low. So for the first week that you're taking it, you should take 4 scoops. After that, then you can go to the 2 scoops. And that's when you're going to see the major difference that you want to see from a collagen powder. Now, like I said, this does have protein in it, but I do not count it as part of my protein. But if it's something that you're interested in knowing, 2 scoops has 10 grams of protein. All right, let's go ahead and talk about a protein powder I did not like. Now, I got this when I didn't know diddly squat about protein. When I first started this journey, I had a lot to learn. So I got this because the flavor was interesting for me. But then I found out it was overpowering in my coffee shake, and the ingredients were not the best. So I wanted to make sure I was getting the best of the best. This was not it, so I would not continue buying it. So this is by PES Science, I don't know. And it's Select, and it is the cake pop flavor. So just because the ingredients and that was overly sweet, it didn't make my stomach hurt or anything. It was overly sweet, and I'm gonna focus on healthy ingredients. Okay, so this is gonna be controversial. I was debating back and forth if I was gonna talk about it, but I cannot tell you about my fitness journey if I'm not honest about it. And I know a lot of people have opinions on it, and I know I may get shit from people. But I don't care. You can say I'm cheating, I'm being lazy. Come to the gym with me for 4 or 5 times I'm going and tell me I'm being lazy. With me bodybuilding, doing cardio, and I'm there 2-3 hours. I'm not freaking lazy. I don't care if you don't agree with me. If you don't want to do this, completely fine. Half of my journey, I didn't do this. But then when I'm rebuilding my body, I think I'm going to hopefully not butcher this word. What is it? Recomposition for my body. So I am trying to lose weight, but then gain muscle. And with me, I was not seeing the results I wanted to see. My muscle was growing underneath my fat, which made me look bigger. So I decided to do this for my own. I read the risk. I know this is in trial. With the risks on it, it outweighed it for me. So I decided, trust me, it took me a long time to decide to do this. So I decided to do injections. I only have 2 bottles here, and I've seen a lot of results. So I tried, how can I do this? I don't want to get flagged. I'm going to say tries, something like that. I got that for a little bit. I had a lot of side effects of nausea. I would see food, people would talk about food, and I would get violently ill. It was hard for me to eat. And to try to get my protein in, I'm like, okay, there has to be something better. So I discussed it with a few people that I trust and are in this world, and they said, try Retta. So I switched over Retta. Best thing I ever did. I have no symptoms whatsoever. I am seeing results. The first few weeks I saw nothing. My body had to change on that, but they said, please be patient. You're going to see results. You're putting in the hard work. Now with this one, I want to make this very clear. If you take this, you're going to have to work out. If you don't want to get the side effects in the future, because I've heard horror stories on it, you have to lift weights, you have to work out, you have to do something. So this kicks my butt in motion too. And they're like, if you don't work out, you're going to hurt your body. So that pushes me as well, because I don't want to sit there and only lose weight. I want to gain a lot of muscle. I want to become lean. I want to look good, but I want to be healthy as well. If I look good and I feel like shit, I failed my mission. I'm done. I failed it. So that was my personal choice. If this is not your choice, if you disagree with me, that is completely fine. Everybody's on their own journey. This was not a small thing that I took. The amount of research I did, I've never researched something more in my life, and I talked to people that were on this. So this is the route I took. I'm extremely happy. Like I said, I've lost 101 pounds, and I have a little more to go. So I'm going to keep with it. Okay, another important thing is when you sweat, your clothes get nasty smelling. I would buy all these additives that were really expensive to try to get my clothes smelling good, to get the sweat out. I needed that for my work clothes as well, because I work outside as a server and I get incredibly sweaty on that. And I needed powerful shit. So what I found that works, and I don't use any fabric softener, I don't use the fabric refresher or anything else. These 2 things do it for me. My clothes coming out smelling amazing. I don't have to run it twice. That's how bad I sweat. Okay, so the thing I fell in love with is by Tide, and it is the Hygienic Clean, and this is the Big Whopper one. So this is supposedly 2 packs in one, so I get this. And then what I add is a half a cup of this. I almost dropped it. Odor Band in the lavender scent. I absolutely love it. I only add a half a cup before I use the Lysol. It was incredibly expensive and I would burn through it. These last me forever. I get it on Sam's Club. I buy 4 of these jugs and it lasts me. And my clothes, I'm telling you, they smell incredible, because I have left the gym where I smell my clothes. I'm like, oh my God, I stink. If you know me, if you're one of my good friends, you know that is my biggest fear. I have to always be smelling good. So I don't want my clothes to stink. And no matter what, towels, washcloths, work clothes, dog stuff, dog blankets, everything gets incredibly clean. And how I found that Tide was a person that cleans clothes for a living. And he rated all of them. And that was his #1 pick. That was on his #1. There was no higher rating. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a try, because I was adding, like I said, a lot of shit to my laundry. And that crap is expensive as well. So that I only have to add 2 things and my clothes coming out amazing every single time. And I don't have to worry about me stinking. I'm telling you, I'm never going back. If they stop making these items, I'm going to have an anxiety attack. Not even playing around. But that is all my health empties. Now, I was kind of going back and forth how often I'm going to do this because my beauty and skincare and stuff and my hygiene stuff, that I'm going to do every month. Every time I get up to 10 products, I will do another health empties for you. I will probably put in my medication in there as well, because if somebody doesn't watch this video, I don't want to be ever told you kept something for us. You didn't tell us the entire truth. You're hiding things from us, and you are not being an honest person. So that is why I ultimately decided to take the flack, because I know I'm going to get people that highly disagree with what I'm doing. But this is my life, my body, and this is the choice I made. And I'm ready to get shit if I need to. If somebody doesn't like me and they unsubscribe because of what I decide to do for my body and me getting healthy, then fine. Because I tell you what, when I was 320 pounds, I was the farthest thing from freaking healthy. You can look at my videos before, when I had to take that break, a year and a half where I focused on my health. Look at those photos. I was not just big. People would write me emails and they were like, you look so sad. We can tell in your videos you are faking being happy. And I hope it comes across with how happy I actually am right now. I'm on cloud nine. Things are actually falling in place for me now. I am starting to feel like myself. I am finding myself doing more in life and not just rotting in bed. Rotting in bed, being depressed. I'm having less of those moments, because before I would stay in bed and bed rot for days. And then I shut everybody out. That wasn't healthy to do. So, well, all right. So I'm going to stop rambling, because I will talk until your ears bleed. That is one of my talents. I can run my mouth forever and a day. But I hope you enjoyed these empties. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you saw some products that maybe you want to try that will help you in your journey as well. I love you so much. And if you don't mind taking a second, liking this video, subscribing if you're not, because I hope you don't want to miss my videos. Commenting, sharing, I really appreciate it. I know you got a whole bunch to do things on your list. Life is crazy, trying to juggle that. I'm telling you, there's not enough fucking hours. But anyways, I love you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.